Welcome back, everybody. Now on Daybreak, a one-of-a-kind group called Just Be Kind. They've made a club here.
Get-togethers that started 4 years ago with the idea of raising money for charities, and it has grown. Joe Malillo joins us now with the story and what it's become in that time.
Yeah, Brenna, you've seen the signs around town. They've been popping up for a couple of years now, and a dozen or so kids of all ages helping make a difference in their community. A simple philosophy.
Just be kind.
3 words with more than one meaning.
It means to help people that don't have homes. You can be kind by even the littlest things, like complimenting people. That you should be kind no matter what situation you're in.
For the past 4 years in Plainfield, this group of kids, ages 5 to high schoolers, get together to make signs and t-shirts like these. You may have seen them popping up all over the place. They've even made it to China. The group started back in the summer of 2015 to push a very basic but important message.
I like our kindness awareness walk in June.
That has morphed into multiple fundraising events and money that goes directly back into the community.
People will call us an anti-bullying club. We're not. We're a pro-kindness club.
Andrea Hilton is the adult helper. She refuses to use the term leader, and neither will the kids.
She's not really the leader.
Why? Why is she not the leader?
Because, I think she's the leader in certain things, she's leader in, field trips and stuff like that. But without these kids, we really couldn't do it, I think.
The point of the group is a collective agreement to do as much good as possible, and so far, it's working. But more than just doing good, these kids are learning true life lessons and then passing those on to everyone, even us stubborn adults.
I just want adults to know that, not just kids can be kind, but also they can be kind in the world.
People that rob and stuff, they're not bad. They just had something bad happen to them to make them bad.
Just when they talk about how easy it is to be kind, because it is. And they don't understand what they are doing for other people. They don't get it.
I think one of the
because it's natural. It's just how you're supposed to be.
So come on, be kind. It's easy.
Just be kind.
And if you'd like to donate your time or money, go to wishtv.com, click on this story, put a link to their website.
So they're a club, Joe, but have they actually taken the step to become like a nonprofit, a 501c3?
They're feeling the pressure to become a 501c3,
Right?
but they're refusing to do it because it means, if anybody knows anything about charities, you need to have a board.
Yeah.
And they do not want to have a board. They want to be able to have this collective community kind of relationship where everybody decides everything that they do, and they refuse to have a board. So they
Staying grassroots.
Yes.
Well, the one great young leader who pointed out, no, it's great to have the adults sort of helping us, but we're the leaders.
Yes.
And a board would imply you need grown-ups to really
Exactly.
involved.
So Andrea is doing everything she can to make sure that that philosophy stays in place. It's kind of going against the grain in a sense, but it's working for
Cool
now.
kids doing good things.
Yeah, it's cool. So buy a sign. It's really cool.
Love it.
Thank you,
Joe,
Joe.
thank you.